Good afternoon, my name is Ben Purton. I'm the Culinary Director for Off to Work. Big thank you to Tom Alabaster for my nomination for the Only a Pavement Away Challenge, an amazing charity doing lots of amazing things in the industry, so have a look at them up, share and like as much as you can. The challenge is to cook for 5 minutes on camera, which we're doing now, donate £5, which I'll be doing straight after this, urge others to do the same, and then also nominate 5 others, which I'll do at the end of the challenge. All nice and live, really quick, really simple. 30-degree day outside today, based in Chingford. Nice little selection of ingredients I'll talk you through as we go through. We're going to kick off now, and in 5 minutes we're going to be totally done. I'm going to be doing a Asian Thai Chingford inspired beef and udon noodle salad. Cheated ever so slightly. So my sirloin steak, 21-day dry aged. The dressing that we're going to make in a second, I've just marinated that for about 2 hours in the fridge just before cooking. Already got lots of oil in there, hot pan already on. We're just going to sear that for a minute on one side, a minute on the other side, rest it for a minute, and that's going to give us enough time to finish everything else. So the beef's going to go on. All those nicely marinated flavours are already there. So that goes on for 1 minute. We leave it to do its own little thing on the side. Now we're going to make the dressing, the main dressing for the salad. You take yourself a bowl. We're going to have about 2 tablespoons of sweet chilli sauce. We have about 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. We have about 1 tablespoon of soy. I use the reduced salt one. I've got a tablespoon of palm sugar, and I've just broken it up. I don't want to take it all the way down, I've broken it up a little bit in a pestle and mortar. Gives a nice sweetness and a nice bit of a crunch, a bit of an earthy flavour to the dressing. We're going to do the juice of half a lemon. Really nice acidic flavour to go in that's going to complement all the other flavours that are going with it really well. We're going to crush a clove that are a bit small, so I've got a clove and a half of garlic. Garlic crusher just makes everything nice and quick and simple. So, that's all you've done. You've put it in, you've left it alone. You're going to pick it up, turn it over. Another minute, just let it colour on the other side. Back to the ginger. So just a nice grate until you've got about half a teaspoon or so coming through. Scrape it all off the back. So we're going to bring that together. So as you can see there, it's the base of a dressing that's going to bring everything together. So to that, we're going to add some cherry tomatoes that we're just going to cut into quarters lengthwise. So we're going to start just adding everything now to the dressing that we've already made. All of those into quarters. Got a couple of seconds left on the beef. Quite nicely working towards a time frame again. We haven't done that too much in the industry of late. Right, so that's been 2 minutes now for the beef. Turn the pan off. Still be really, really nice and rare, just a nice bit of colour on the outside. We're going to take that off. Move everything else to the side. Just leave that. So that's going to be the last thing we're going to put onto the salad dressing, just to give it a bit of time to rest. So tomatoes are in. Take a quarter of a cucumber and just nicely slice it down. You want some nice different textures and shapes to the salad when you're finished. So we'll stick the whole of the cucumber in. It's really nice and cool. You've got a fair bit of chilli going in a second, so the cucumber acts as a natural cooling agent to these things as well, which is really nice. We're going to take half of a red onion, so just in half, seeds out. We'll save all that for later, and then nicely finely chopped and shredded. Give yourself a nice little extra bite, and again, great colour. Little tip, just give them a little bit of a squeeze before they go in, just gives them a nice break up. And you can see that salad, all those different flavours in there slowly starting to come together. 1 carrot, coarse end of a grater, just get it over and get it all in. Great for extra colours. And again, all these extra bits are going to be saved for making a nice little soup tomorrow. Extra ones in. 2 spring onions, just nicely finely chopped on the angle, just so everything's going to be added together, and it's going to all start to break down ever so slightly when it gets mixed within the dressing. So that's all sitting there now. I'm just going to get a spoon to mix it all together. Again, very important to get those before you start filming. Just give it a nice mix, and you can see here from the dressing, there's just enough to start coating everything. And I want those vegetables and those salad bits to all get a nice coating before we're then going to go in with about 150 grams of Erdon noodles. So any other noodles could be had, but these are one of my favourites, and they sort of take up a lot of the dressing ingredients that are in there, but also nicely hold their shape. Could be warm as well, so it could be a warm salad element. And if this was left for a couple of hours before serving, those flavours would develop even further inside. So, going to go in with the chilli now. These are these small little bird's eye chilies, so I want to have a nice bit of flavour and a nice bit of heat going all the way through. The lime and the cucumber that's in there will tone this down ever so slightly. Lighten and brighten this up even more. We've got some fresh basil leaves, which we're just going to break off the stem and virtually just tear in half. We don't want to break it down too much. Just give it a nice rip and put them in. Normal basil. Rip up some mint as well. I don't go as heavy-handed with the mint. Probably only, I don't know, 10 leaves or so for a 3 people salad will be fine. And then exactly the same with coriander. All I'm going to do is just, you could either rip it, you could leave it whole. I just want to give it a small chop through, just so it starts to break down a bit more in the salad, but still, as you'll see, still very chunky. All those ingredients and flavours just nicely coming together. I'm going to put a few seasonal salad leaves in the bottom of the bowl. We're then going to serve. We'll use our tongs for this. Some of the noodles sitting right in the middle. So we'll plate up just one portion now. Make sure you get all the different ingredients in. And then our beef can come over. We're just going to do a few really nice slices. And you can see, even with just a minute of cooking, that still just retains a little bit of its pinkness in the middle. But it's still nice enough cooked for anyone that likes it like that. And then just to finish off the entire dish, we've got some of these amazing chili and lime nuts from Mr. Filbert's. Just gives you a really nice crunch all over. That is my Asian Thai inspired, Chingford inspired as well, Thai beef. My cook-off for today, and my nominations are going to be Simon Young, exec chef at the Rosewood Hotel, Sam Coulstock from Umbrella Training, but used to be a chef, so we're going to bring him into this. We're going to do Robert Richardson, he's the new GM down at Cave Hotels. Jordan Kerridge, who's the head chef of the Game Bird, at the Stafford. And Rob Kirby, obviously from Leston Catering. Hope you enjoyed.